Hello, brothers and sisters. Last time we took a look at the second and third plagues. This week we will look at the fourth plague. So let's get into it. The book of Revelation, chapter 16 and verses 8 and 9 tells us, "And the fourth angel poured out his vial upon the sun, and power was given unto him to scorch men with fire. And men were scorched with great heat, and blasphemed the name of God, which hath power over these plagues, and they repented not to give him glory." During the fourth plague, the sun's radiation will not only scorch the earth, but will also scorch people. As in the case of the aquatic disasters produced by the previous plagues, we also have present day indicators of how this plague will affect humanity. With the destruction of the ozone layer, ultraviolet radiation has increased dramatically, and some countries have introduced dress codes for school children to avoid exposure. Weather patterns have changed dramatically over the last decades. Changing weather patterns have resulted in unprecedented droughts in some areas and massive floods in others. The droughts often associated with the El Nino phenomenon have caused raging fires that have swallowed up millions of acres of forest and grazing. What is being witnessed today is merely a foretaste of worse things to come. The prophet Joel foresaw this plague and had this to say in the book of Joel chapter 1 verses 18 to 20. "How do the beasts groan? The herds of cattle are perplexed, because they have no pasture. Yea, the flocks of sheep are made desolate. O Lord, to thee will I cry. For the fire hath devoured the pastures of the wilderness, and the flame hath burned all the trees of the field. The beasts of the field cry also unto thee, for the rivers of waters are dried up, and the fire hath devoured the pastures of the wilderness." In the same way that God protected the Israelites from the plagues that smote the Egyptians, God's people will be protected from this plague. The book of Psalm chapter 122 verses 5 through 8 tells us, "The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and even forevermore." God protected the Israelites from the heat of the day by being a pillar of a cloud for them, and protected them from the cold of the night by being a pillar of fire. He will also protect his people when this fourth plague comes to fruition. And it's ironic that one of the plagues would be the sun scorching men with great heat. To receive of the mark of the beast is to give allegiance to the Roman Catholic Church. And what does this church do? They worship the sun, and the whole world wonders after this beast power, and they all worship the sun as well. God says, okay, if you want the sun so bad, I'll give you the sun. All of those who receive of this mark will receive the sun in full force without mercy. Friends, get out of this system of worship and give allegiance to the one true God of heaven. This is John Tinsley with Everlasting Rock Ministries, and always remember, the truth never fails. God bless you.